Driving into the arena, this all still doesn't seem real. Just a year ago, I was in the weight room at 6 a.m., class at 9 a.m., then game time by night. Experts said I would go undrafted, but I know the potential I have in this league. They say the big man is dying, but I could be the reason we make a comeback. I got to earn the coach's trust from day one, but all I want to do is win. Year one starts now. Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Buffalo Braves franchise. We begin season number 1 today, and we will set up this at my NBA to really be a true rebuild. I want to be realistic with everything we do, and I want to make sure that I build the team the way I've always built it, being realistic, doing realistic things. So the first thing I want to do is make sure I add Jordan Poole to the untouchables, because he was our number 1 draft pick. You're not going to trade a number 1 draft pick. He will go to the untouchables list, along with Lorenzo Johnson, who is one of our subscriber prospects or subscriber guys, and then Kerry Stringer. Now, I will be removing the Y from the end of their names. On other teams, I actually will keep that, just to keep tabs on everybody, but on our team, we're going to remove them. If they ever do leave our team, we will put the Y back on their name. You know, that's how we're kind of going to do it in this series. Now, head coach Jake Thomas wants to really chit-chat here, and, you know, a lot of these things, these dialogues here in my NBA are kind of just there for morale. There are kind of a lot of them, and they're kind of pointless, to be honest. So I will show some of them, but a lot of them are kind of pointless. So going into training this year, you know, one thing I'm going to kind of just leave alone for now is kind of the individual training. I will change some of these, but not really at all. I will probably just leave them. And then the training schedule, I'll probably leave it. If I need to change that, let me know down in the comments below if I do need to, you know, do this once in a while and if it really helps. I'm not really sure. But before today's game, let's just take a look at today's video sponsor. We live in a time where physical fitness is really at the top of everybody's list. I mean, you got to be fit, you got to be in shape, got to take care of your body. Well, nobody ever talks about taking care of other things on your body, not just your physique, but how about your eyes? If a lot of you guys are gamers like me, you're staring at a screen either all day or at night, especially at night, your eyes start to strain. Well, that's where BENQ'S SCREENBAR comes into play. It's a light that aims to optimize people's gaming setup, being sleek, lightweight, and stylish. It keeps your gaming place uncluttered and organized, and with numerous unique features that promote focus and comfort while gaming, especially with their anti-glare technology. You want to make sure your eyes are good. The color temperature and adjustable brightness do relieve eye strain, and this is something that really bodes well with the community, because you're looking at a screen, you don't want your eyes to be hurting, you don't want to have problems down the road. You definitely want to take care of yourself while you're gaming. So check out BENQ. The SCREENBAR is excellent. I suggest it. I highly suggest taking a look in the description. A little Amazon link, if you got Prime, is going to be there in 2 days. Hey, I would go ahead, check it out, give it a chance, and you might be surprised. So here we go. The Washington Wizards will be our first opponent here in season number 1, now headed by Bradley Beal. He is the face of the franchise, but will they keep him around? That is the question. Now, I haven't shown you guys the jerseys. These are what the 3 jerseys will look like. The good thing about this game is that you can change these at any time. But for year 1, these will be our jerseys, and I like the way these look. I really like the alternate uniforms right here. I like the Texas orange. I love this color scheme. And here we go. Here's our home court. Let's get this season underway, as we do lose the opening tip, but here we go. So Eric Bledsoe starts at point guard along with Ken Birch at the big man spot, and then Jordan Poole. Here's a drive to the lane. That one's already blocked, and here we go the other way. Here is Eric Bledsoe getting to the bucket. He gets the first 2 points of this series, and we start this one out with a good bucket by the veteran point guard. So here he is giving up a bucket, though, and that is going to be rejected, but an offensive rebound that time. And that will be the first point of the game for Daniel Gafford, who's playing center for them. Here is Jordan Poole handling the ball at the top. He gets to the lane and an easy dunk, and he gets the second bucket of the Buffalo Braves series here, making it 4-2. Bledsoe at the top, passing it inside to Kem Birch in the post. We're going to run a lot of plays. He backs his man up, and he will go under with that shot. Excellent post move, Kem Birch. He's going to be a guy that I'm really going to be looking to be a veteran big man to kind of mentor our young guys. Jordan Poole, though, showing off the handles with the left hand, getting to the bucket. How about that move? Eric Bledsoe's really going to have to be a mentor for Jordan Poole. You can already see his defensive ability so far. Here is Kennard in the post, but he gets abused, and that will be an easy bucket that time. And now here we are in a 7-8 game. Outside shot by Kuzma. That one is good. He is the first man off of the bench. Actually, he is starting today. What am I saying? Montrezl Harrell is the first guy off the bench. This is a fadeaway this time. That is good. What a shot by Harrell. I don't know if he hits that in real life, but a very difficult shot on that one. So here our bench is in the game. Kerry Stringer takes the three, and that one is off. Rebound by the Wizards, pushing it the other way. As here we are on defense. That is going to be a lot of defense here off the bench, but not at that time. That's going to be a bucket inside for the Wizards. And now here we are down by 4. Here's the backup point guard getting to the bucket. That is Ty Jerome. We made a trade for him already because we wanted to unload Gary Harris's contract. It was too expensive, so he actually comes in and already plays right away. So here is Beal getting to the free throw line, and one. Foul by Connaughton, and Beal will go to the free throw line. So 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. We will be playing 10-minute quarters here in this series. I don't know if we're going to change that. We'll have to see. Here's Kerry Stringer in the post, and he cannot get that one to go. Here come the Wizards the other way, as here Stringer on the ball this time. We will be controlling the point guard on defense throughout this series, but that is an easy bucket. And we will have to call the timeout to slow down this Washington offense. Just a 7-point game, though, so we're not really panicking here. We try to dribble too much, and this one is ripped away. Here comes Washington the other way. This is going to be a quarter 3 by Nito, and he will hit it. That one will be a double-digit lead now for the Wizards. We are still getting used to this game, so there's a lot of learning still to go. Here is Kerry Stringer, though, getting to the bucket. That one will be good. So we'll see what Ty Jerome can do as that backup point guard. I'm still looking to see who can do what on the team, as here is Markieff Morris, who checks in to the outside. Kerry Stringer hits our first green release of this series. Now just a 6-point game. Ty Jerome handling the ball. This is a mid-range. That one is off. Pretty bad shot there at the end of the first. This one will be heaved, and it will be off. So the Buffalo Braves, not a bad first quarter, only down by 6. But we look pretty good. We have to get used to this team, though. Second quarter action now underway. Here's a steal from Lorenzo Johnson. Here we go up the court. Taco Fall pass to the corner. This is Taurean Prince with a wide open shot, and he cannot hit that. Here comes Washington the other way, as here is Kuzma getting to the bucket. He will have that one off the glass. That was high off the glass. And it's now back up to an 8-point lead here for the Wizards. Taurean Prince from the outside again. This one is missed. He can't get his first buckets here of this Braves franchise. Pass inside, deflected, picked up by Bryant. Back outside to Spencer Dinwiddie. Back outside to Bradley Beal. As you can just see, the veterans moving the ball around. Here is Beal getting to the bucket. Gets the foul call on Taco Fall. 7'5". You just got to put your hands up. Can't get a body on him. And they go to the line and hit both free throws. Now a 29-19 game. Here is Bledsoe trying to get an open shot. This one is from deep. It will be off. A pretty deep two. Bad shot fade away on that one as here come the Wizards the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass inside to Kuzma. Good off-ball movement by Kuzma. It's now up to a 12-point lead in the second quarter. Here's Taco Fall in the post. He gets his shot blocked that time by Gafford. And here go the Wizards the other way. Beal handling the ball. Pass inside again to Kuzma. It's good. We might need a timeout sooner than later, as now the Wizards are now up by 16. Bledsoe handling the ball. This time passing it inside to the rookie. It's going to be Johnson, who throws up an awkward shot. That one was way off. And now here come the Wizards the other way. Pass inside, it's Gafford again. He misses that one, gets his own board, and puts it up. It's good. 18-point lead, a 14-2 run here for the Wizards, as we just need scoring from somewhere, as we just cannot hit anything at this point. It's now a 20-point game. Here come the Wizards the other way. Handling the ball is going to be, it looks like it's going to be Dinwiddie now that has the ball on the perimeter, being guarded by Pat Connaughton. Back over to the corner. Inside the post, Harrell. He has the smaller Jordan Poole on him, and he goes right at him. That's an easy bucket, a mouse in the house. And now 41-22. We do finally get a missed shot. Here we go the other way. Jordan Poole getting to the basket. He will draw the foul, and he can't get the layup to go. But he will go to the line here. He will hit his first free throw. It's good. Jordan Poole is going to be that guy we're going to build around here in this series, at least right now, as he was a #1 overall pick. He's an untouchable, and he does hit the free throw. Only 6 points here in the first half. Here is Kerry Stringer now. He is the undrafted free agent coming off of the bench. He's a very good three-point shooter. Look for him to hit threes. Here's a pass inside. Montrezl Harrell gets that one to go, and this 20-point lead will not get erased anytime soon if we cannot play defense. Here's Dinwiddie now inside. Gets his man off the ground. Missed, though. Markieff Morris on the rebound. Here we go the other way. Connaughton off of the bench, and he can't get a shot off at the end of the first half. And that will do it. A 20-point lead here for the Washington Wizards. The Braves have a long way to go. So in the second half, we're definitely going to need to shoot the ball better. 32% from the field. They are out-rebounding us by 10 as well. They have 14 assists. I mean, they are doing everything better than us right now. So we'll see what happens. Now, in the third quarter, we will actually use this a lot, the Simcast, to get through games and get through quarters. I'm not sure if I'll play the entire game a lot of times. If there's like a marquee matchup or whatever, I will play the entire game. But for these normal regular season games, I will, usually play 3 of the 4 quarters. I don't know which quarter I'm going to end up doing that for, but we are down by a whole lot. The third quarter was so bad. At least I feel better about that. The quarter we weren't controlling ends up being the worst quarter. Here's Kennard with an open 3. He can't get that one to go. And he does miss that shot. He has not gotten going so far in this game. And that one will be a dunk by Dinwiddie. It is now a 50-point lead. We are down by a lot. We have a lot of room to grow. Here's Kennard, though. Tough shot. He gets that one to go. A little luck involved in that one. Only his 4th point of the game. Definitely going to need him to score a little bit more. Here's Ty Jerome getting to the basket. With the left hand, he does draw the foul. As he does go to the free throw line, I guess this is a time to really evaluate Ty Jerome and his future with the team. It's very early, obviously, but I think through the first 3 months, I think we can really see what he can do as that backup point guard as he hits the second. It's now a 101-50 game. Here is Beal back into the game. Why is he in with 3 minutes to go? He hits the tough jump shot. 22 points today in his season debut. And now here's Jerome from the outside. Excellent release, and that one will be good. 7 points off the bench for Jerome. I'm actually kind of impressed. Connaughton now taking a 3. This one is off, and it will be a shooting foul on Bradley Beal. So Connaughton goes to the free throw line for 3 free throws, down by 50 points. He hits the first. He definitely hits that one. Hits the second as well. And let's see if he can make it 3 for 3 at the line. The third is also good. Connaughton is one of those guys that is interesting. In the playoffs this year, he kind of got exposed on defense, but he's very athletic. Here's Jerome getting to the bucket. His 9th point of the game. Interesting. I was expecting Connaughton to be that guy off the bench that can really score for us, but Ty Jerome's doing good in the opener. Here's Gafford, though, getting to the bucket, and he gets it to go. Tough layup there for their center. I can't believe he can handle the ball like that. 109-58. Now we're under 30 seconds left here in this game. Here is Taurean Prince trying to get going. He has not hit a bucket today. Trying to post up. Using some post moves. A little baby hook, and this one is off. And that will be the game. The Washington Wizards will absolutely destroy us here. They come into our house, the first game back in Buffalo, and we definitely disappoint our fans for sure. 109-58. It's an absolute destruction. But our fans are still in the stadium, so I guess they're sticking around. But we will lose the opener. One thing about this is that, one thing I took away from this game, the shot meter. I'm going to turn that off. I think I can't get used to it. It's just like something on the screen that's distracting me when I'm shooting. I'm focusing more on the meter than I am of hitting the shot. And maybe that's something that we could adjust in practice, which we will see a little bit later, and try it out just for, just a little bit the time being. So Jordan Poole ends up being our game high scorer. He actually went 3 of 4 from the field, only shot 4 times, 9 points. And he tied with Stringer and Jerome with 9, but we shot terribly from the field. We just want to erase this game out of our memory. We're getting used to the game here. Eric Bledsoe only had 4 points in this one. That's not going to cut it because I'm guessing that he and Kennard are probably going to be our leading 2 scorers. So having 2 points and 4 points respectively, I guess they both had 4 points. Not going to cut it. Beal had 24. Gafford had 21 for the Wizards, and they come away with the win. Gafford was 9 of 10 from the field as well. So we go up against the Pelicans in the next couple of games here. We will do this quite a bit for the season just to see how our team is doing. And we actually are in this game pretty close here, looking for our first win of the franchise. We go down by double digits though, and it looks like the Pelicans will not give it back here. We actually are close though here in the fourth. We make it a 1-point game, but then the Pelicans start to pull away a little bit. 4.5 to go. Now in an 8-point game, still lingering around that 8-point game with 3 minutes to go. Now an 11-point game, 12. It starts to climb up to 13, and with 2 minutes left, the Pelicans will not give it back. We will go on to lose this one 141 to 126. It looks like Luke Kennard finally had did have a good bounce back game at 22, at Bledsoe at 21, and Poole had 20. So our big three both have 20 points each. Good game right there. Then we go up against the Kings, and it's not even close. I mean, they absolutely destroy us in the first half. They go up by 20 in the first half, and they just do not give it back. And it just wasn't pretty. 79 to 50 at one point. They're up by 30 points, almost 40 points at this point, and they end up winning this one 126 to 96. Definitely not a good showing from our squad versus the Kings. So one thing I do want to highlight here is that when we do have those chit chats with some of our staff, we also get tasks. So we will actually be completing these tasks, at least trying to complete them, but our governor wants us to have 2 lottery picks. Well, we could have 1 with our current pick, but we'd have to definitely trade for one, and it's probably kind of tough to trade for a lottery pick. I'm not really sure. But now we meet with another guy here, and this is, I believe, the assistant GM. Is that who it is? No, it's the governor, Terry Free, and it looks like he wants us to make the playoffs within the first 3 seasons. I think it could be possible. We definitely have to hustle a little bit to build our team, but I'm not in a rush in year number 1 for sure. I think year 3 is the year I'm really looking at to really be a good contender. And I want to compete every single year, obviously, but we do need to build up the youth of this roster and really get going in this series and really, build the foundation. That's what's important, building that foundation. Now, our head coach, Jake Thomas, who we will find out more about throughout this series, everybody's going to probably have a storyline at some point. I want to make this very, very immersive and show you guys just the story, the backstory of the team, not just playing 2K and doing what everybody else does. Everybody is going to get a backstory. We're going to highlight some of these guys and really, really form a kind of documentary style of series here. So we do start our season with 5 tasks. Don't let the team chemistry fall below 20%. Improve the roster to top 17 and get rid of Taco Fall. The Taco Fall one is interesting. That's pretty easy. So at least we can get one of those done. But getting ourselves to a top 17 roster is going to pretty much be impossible. I don't know how that's going to happen here in year 1. So I'm pretty much chucking that one out the window and saying, hey, we're going to fail that one anyway and seeing what happens. So we do end up winning against the Lakers to get our first win of the season. That is very surprising that we beat the Lakers for our first win. We end up losing to the Kings. We win versus OKC and actually beat the Knicks as well. We don't just beat the Knicks. We actually beat them down. We win by 20. Kennard had 25. Bledsoe had 20. And how about the rookie Lorenzo Johnson, a 15 and 10 game off of the bench? He went 6 of 8 from the field, 3 of 3 from the free throw line as well, 4 assists as a big man. That's some good numbers right there. So we will end our gameplay right here, but I do want to hit the gym and show you guys, the meter is on right here. And, I'm just shooting with Jordan Poole. He has a good, I'm just getting used to everybody's release. I think that was our biggest mistake in game number 1. We didn't know everybody's jump shot. So I'm going to the gym, working on that, and then we do go into the settings and shut off that free throw or that shot meter and put it only on for free throws, and it definitely makes a difference. I can just tell, like, when I'm shooting, it just feels a lot better getting that overlay off the screen. There's an excellent release right there, and we're getting the feel for everybody's jump shots. So the gameplay will be better. Don't worry. We will be better at scoring, playing defense, all that stuff. We're getting used to this game. Obviously, haven't played 2K in a very long time, and this is going to be a whole lot of fun in this series. So I'm looking forward to building this team up. I like Luke Kennard. I definitely want to learn to run some plays with him. I definitely want to look at the playbook and really see what he can do. Having a lefty is definitely an advantage, especially a lefty that can score, but his defense leaves something to be desired, but it's all right. Here's Kerry Stringer. We're getting used to his jump shot. He's going to be a crucial guy off the bench. We also shot a little bit with Pat Connaughton, along with who else we shoot with? I think we shot with JaMychal Green as well, because he can shoot from the outside. So we'll see what happens next episode. Now, we will go up against the Neptunes, who are our rival in this series, and they are our direct rival. So Virginia Beach Neptunes will be in the East, and then a lot of you guys said you're going to the Supersonics in the West, so I could potentially be changing Kansas City Knights to the Seattle Supersonics, so we'll have to see. Let me know what you guys think about that. But going into this Neptunes game, I just want to see where we're at, comparison-wise, because they also were in the expansion draft, obviously, and we'll see what they can do. Their starting 5 is Thomas Satoransky. Am I saying that right? Satoransky, Reggie Bullock, Leroy Dantzler, who was one of our subscriber players, and they are 1-6 on the season. And I'm looking forward to this matchup, just kind of comparing where we're at versus where they're at. Jay Crowder and Drew Eubanks do round out their starting 5. You can just see the comparison here. Kennard is our leader at 16.1 per game. Jay Crowder is theirs at 14.1 per game. So that's going to do it here in this episode. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Any comments and suggestions, all that stuff helps a long way. I appreciate all you guys. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on.